Hi there, I'm back with another plan with me, this time planning for the month of May. So I'm going to quickly show you all the sticker kits I'm using. I'm using actually 3 to cover the month. I put together a notes section and a memories section. So let me show you. So the first page of the monthly one is the top header over here. These are 4 different full boxes that can fit these 3 and this one here, or you can use them wherever. I've got 5 different ones with words half boxes with words to fill in for like Mother's Day, Teacher Appreciation Day, all those. Some washi strips, the dates, and these appointment flags I really like. We've got the other top header, some flags for paydates and for day off, and some blank ones. I've got a little bit of deco, some teardrops, bill dues. This is just one giant sticker to go here in the sidebar, and these are different headers you can use for that. Moving on from the monthly one to, I'm actually going to put this away. We're going to start with the notes section. I put this all in the wrong order. Let me rearrange that real quick. So moving on now to the notes section, which is this page right here. I always do a notes section. So I've got a top header on both pages, because it's a 2-page one. I've got these flags to mark the headers for the boxes. I've got 4 boxes. I do them in a certain pattern. You can do any way. And then this giant box for checklists. And then I make these heart checklist flags, ribbons, things. I don't know what they're called, but I use that for this page. And then I have a memories one. So what I do is I always do memory keeping, whether it be postcards or pictures or like brochure pieces I cut up. I really like to keep my memory tracking. And I'll show you how I use this brand new kit actually I put together for this week. What I added this week is, first of all, some I guess it's deco, but some cameras and some asterisks. What I want to use those for is, instead of having to get some like double-sided tape to put down some things that don't come sticky, I would like to use these to hold them down. And then I've got some banners to mark certain things. I've got adventure, night out, friends, travel, and family, and then some blank ones to do whatever with. So I'm really excited to use this new one, see how it turns out at the end of the month. But until then, I'm going to put everything aside except for my monthly kit. Take those here. And I'm going to get started. So I went with a watercolor theme for May, just because I really wasn't feeling everybody kind of knows with a flower theme, you know, April showers bring May flowers. But I felt like that was overdone. And I was really inspired by these right here. Before every monthly page, you see these really cool watercolor designs, and I never like that there's just only one color, so I put one together with as many colors as I could put together. So I'm going to start with these top headers. One of the things I like that I changed is for the days here of the week, it just has one letter to mark them. I really like having the full day of the week, which is one of the big changes I made for my monthlies. So that one covers the top here. Probably should have started there. That's fine. And then I like working upside down sometimes to put these down. And this is the second, actually I guess this is the 3rd monthly kit, but only the 2nd monthly kit that I've really felt comfortable with the layout. This is the first time I fully plan on using the layout for the other 2 sections as well. But it's always weird choosing a new layout and theme and design. Okay. Alright, so I've got those in. I'm just going to go ahead and stick in my sidebar. This is one giant sticker for the sidebar, which I really like, just because I always have just the hardest time lining up stickers on this side. And I've noticed that from using this planner and my vertical ones in the past. I don't know why. I still have a hard time, but at least it's one sticker. So once I line it up the first time, it's fine. And I'm not sure what headers I want to use over here. I'm going to take a look at April to see which ones I used and which ones I put down, what I actually used and what I needed. I definitely like using one for marking next month, just so I can have like a quick preview of what's coming up. So I'm going to use let me quickly take a look at April. Oops. I did goals to do this month and next month. So I'm definitely going to do this month and next month again, because I use those generally, especially the next month one, just because it's one of those that I like to mark. And then the other two, I don't want to do to-do, because I generally save that for the days of the weekly spreads. I'm definitely going to do goals, and I'm going to do a bills one, just because for some reason this month I have a lot of bills that just I haven't gotten the notification as to when they're due. And when that happens, because I have in some weeks where the days that usually come out overlap, or there's holidays, and I always have this terrible tendency, if I don't have them when I'm doing my weekly or my monthly planning, I just absolutely forget them, which is dangerous because then I rack up late fees. Okay, that's great. Next, I'll mark down my paydays. Actually no, let's go ahead and put down these holidays just because there's not that many of them. Teacher Appreciation Day always bothers me. Not the actual day, I love appreciating teachers, and I actually have a lot planned for this year, but I always thought, I've seen conflicting days on when it is, whether it's the 2nd or the 9th. So I was traveling all of last week, so I didn't have time to put together my teacher appreciation presents. So I hope the teachers in my life don't mind too much, because they are getting their teacher appreciation gifts on the 9th. So Memorial Day is this month. Mother's Day is this month. I don't know if I'll send my mom a present. She usually says not to because her birthday was in April, and we make a big deal out of that. But I might just at least make her a nice card, like a handmade card. I love doing that, and I know she likes them. So now I'm going to go ahead and mark my paydays. This month I get paid on the 8th and on the 22nd. It changes from month to month. So I'm actually not going to use this blue, or this, I guess, greenish color. I'm going to use the blue and yellow just because I like to make sure I use as many of the colors as I can. So the 8th is payday, and the 22nd is payday. All right, let me go ahead and put in my bills that I do know. So starting at the beginning of the month, on the 1st, I have 2 bills that are due. No fun. I'm gonna go ahead, use that up there. I'll use one yellow one and one green one, yeah. So 2 bills due, and I'll probably try to put some stickers to kind of like indicate what bills they are. Those bills are my water bill and my gas bill, so I might just put some water and gas stickers later on. Other bills I know, I have my internet bill due on the 10th. It's a lot of colors up in this corner. I'm gonna go with the blue one. And the last bill I know that comes in on the 23rd, my phone bill is due. I'll put down a green one because there's a yellow right there. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out. This isn't part of this kit, which I try to stay away from just because I like keeping it simple. So these are my bill dots. Basically, these are, I call them dot stickers. It's because they're shaped in dots. And these ones are for bills. I made these myself, obviously. So for water, and let's see what water I want to use. So I've got green. Let's do a yellow one, and then for my gas, I'll use this green down here, just to make a little fun with the stickers. The 10th is my internet. I'll use just a dark blue. And then the 23rd I know is my last bill. It's my phone bill. I really like this yellow. I wish I had another one. I'm just gonna use an orange one. No. I'm bummed when I run out of the colors that I want to use. So those are the bills that I have for this month. Other things happening this month. On the 5th, there's a special event happening. I don't know if I'll go to it yet. I'm going to use a yellow like appointment box, but I'll at least mark it so I have it in my calendar because I know a lot of my friends are going. So I at least know where they are that Friday night if they don't want to hang out with me. And then on the 20th and the 21st, my dad is going to be in town. I don't get to see him very often, but he travels a lot for work. And when he does, he likes to try and stop by. So I'm going to see if I can take a lot of days off work then. I really honestly don't want to because money. But it's not too often my dad's in town. So I'm just going to use these to mark the duration of his visit. And stick these back down here. And then use another one of these appointment boxes to mark what that date is. Because on that day, there's also an event happening with a team I coach. I probably won't be able to make it just because my dad is in town. But I still like to note it in my calendar. Let's see what else I have. I've got these dates I obviously need to put down. Let's go ahead and do these boxes. So for these 3 down here, I'm going to use these 3. And then, yeah, stick that up there. I just don't like having the next month showing those dates. I'm going to move my scissors out of the way. Don't need them anymore. Grab this last one for up here to block off the 30th. And other than some deco I have, I want to say I'm done. Alright, let's go ahead and put these down. I just saw this. I'm going to move this out of the way. Ugh. Less returnable or removable stickers. You probably don't want to see me put down a million date stickers, so I'm going to go ahead and stop filming for a second, turn off the camera, put these down, and then get back to you. I'm actually, in the meantime, also going to fill in some of this stuff. And then when I come back, we'll move on to the other parts of this Plan With Me. Okay, so I went ahead and I filled in some of my bills and things happening. I'm not going to do the sidebar yet, just because I want to take care of my notes section first, just so I don't like overlap stuff. But just to look at how many stickers I have left for events coming up, things I do, I've got a lot left. I'll eventually get to using these like flower deco pieces, but just not yet. I'm not sure when, but I will use them later. I tend to add deco like at the end of the month when I'm looking back, not when I'm planning. So I'm going to set aside the monthly kit, and I'm going to pull out my notes kit. So let's go ahead and flip to the notes page, which is right here. So I got into making notes kits when I saw other people using this section for more than just a blank section, and I really liked it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm not completely sure what I want to use each section for, but I know the general layout. So just as a place to get started, just using the sticker to mark the top. Yeah. So this is meant to cover up here, and I'm gonna see if I can just, yeah. I was just looking back at how I did this last month, whether I started at the top here or somewhere else. All right, so marking my notes. So then for these 2 sections up here, and I guess you could do this other ways, but I put these 2 boxes at the top there. That's where they fit best for me. And it generally lines up pretty well. I made this one a little crooked, so I'm going to fix it over here just so there's room on the other side for this box. And if not, I'm probably just going to use the washi strips I have left from the monthly kit. Okay. Other than the fact that I put that down crooked, that fit together nicely. And again, bless removable stickers. So then this giant sidebar I put right here. And I guess you put it also on either side, but I prefer it on this. Okay, so back to putting the sidebar in. Okay, just lining that up. Ooh, ooh. It's both the blessing and the curse of large stickers. Once you get them lined up, they fit super nicely, but you gotta get them lined up. So, and then I'm gonna grab these two. So I call these quarter boxes, these medium boxes, and these full boxes, which doesn't make much sense at all. Oops, put that in sideways. I just haven't found better names for them. I guess I could go with like small and large boxes, and then like a mega checklist, which is the best name I have for this thing. And I love this thing. Okay. All right. And I just love how simple like that was to put together. I just found that to be so easy and nice. So I always start over here by putting down a this month label. And usually here I'm tracking social media. Actually, I'm going to move this month down here just because I ran out of space last month and that was no fun. I also am going to use this one for finances. There's just so many of these headers to choose from, but I'm going to use this box right here for finances just because I like marking what I got on each payday, any miscellaneous income that comes in, and also miscellaneous expenses that I really haven't budgeted for. So, I mean, obviously my checklist, I'm going to make that as a to-do list. I'm actually not going to, put it at the top. I left a lot of room here just in case I wanted to put it lower, but I'm going to put it at the top. And the last two, always lose. So, I'll put one for important. And actually, there's a lot of great movies coming out this month. So, I will use one to mark the movies coming out. Alright, so this is what a note section looks like before I scribble all over it. So I'm going to write a little bit just of what I know I need to put in. I'm not going to put in any specifics yet. And then I'll get back to you to show you what it looks like and move on to my memories page. Okay, just to show you how many stickers I have left, I definitely have more headers, and a lot of checklists, which I might use later. Oops. So here's what I filled in. I haven't filled in my movies box just because I don't have my movie list in front of me, but there's at least 3 or 4 I remember that I wanted to go see this month. Under important, I'm going to do stuff for my Etsy shop. Just keep a tally of how many new listings I post up, how many sales I do. And for sales, I only count physical sales. I do a lot of digital downloads, and just because those are immediate and constant, I don't tally those, but and they don't really cost me that much other than the new listing and my initial cost of creating it. So I'm just marking that there, and then I always put in notes. For finances, I'm marking how many hours I get scheduled for each week and leaving room for if that changes, because it always does. Always pick up someone's shift. And then to mark how much my total net and then gross is for the 2 paydays this month. The start and end of my savings. I still need to go into my bank account, but I'm filming this on Sunday. And on Sunday nights, for like 6-7 hours is when they do maintenance, so I can't log into my bank account. And then just here to list miscellaneous income. That ends up usually just being Etsy, but I've just been, you never know what you can win down here, what I could win or what I could find some money laying around. And then down here in this month, I'm doing social media. I still got some stickers and some more like structure to put into place. But for Instagram, it's just for followers, start and end, how many posts I post this month and what the total is. For YouTube, just the views total for this month and then total over the entirety of having my YouTube channel, which really isn't that long. And then just which videos I post. I might do a tally. I might just include like, you know, how many plan with me's, how many craft with me's, how many like recap stuff. I'm not really sure what I'll do there because this is my first time marking YouTube videos. The to-do list will get really long. I actually have one to add right now, which is buy flight tickets, plane tickets. I'm going on a trip later this month and I need to book my flight. So that's it for my notes section. Again, take this almost finished kit, put it aside, and I'm going to bring out my memories page. So just to recap what this is, and it's not done by a lot of people, but to use this page to mark your memories. Let's see if I've got a good example from past months. Yeah, I'm going to flip back to January, just because I really like that one. So for January, my notes section was a mess, because I was just figuring out what I wanted with that. And I didn't really have a memories, whatever. So for memories, I visited Colorado, some movies I went to go see, I've saved the tickets. I had a really great date night, and this is my receipt from that. I started doing more stuff with my planner, so I put planner stickers. And this is when I started my Instagram. And I also put this down, yeah, it's January, but I visited Colorado for Christmas time. And I got these cute stickers after Christmas was over because I ordered from a shop overseas, so they took a while to get here. So I wanted a chance to see them. And this was back when I wasn't even making my own stickers. That didn't really start until February. So this is kind of what I was going for. I saw another YouTuber I really liked do this, so I just kind of was like, I want to do that. Let me flip back to May. Oh, look at that. This is getting really, really thick. So, the memories thing is really super simple to put together just because I don't have anything to put down except for the stickers. It is just 2 gigantic stickers that I just couldn't fit onto one page or one sticker sheet. Okay. See, first giant sticker, and because there's not really like somewhere to follow, I use this Erin Condren logo a lot to like mark the sides, and I just go, no, it needs to be farther over. It really is just eyeballing it for my memories page, and you can see a little bit of the logo from through the sticker, and that happens a lot. I don't mind too much. What I used to do is I would put down like just a page of like dark stickers or like a white sticker just to give it some more room. So this lines up. Theoretically, it lines up really nicely. Ugh. I don't know how I would properly do this. Oh no, this note section, or this memory section, if I did not have removable stickers. Because I can't imagine just sticking it down. Oops, my table shifted. I just wanted to make sure everything was still in the shot. I just couldn't imagine having to like put it down, mess up, and then just be stuck with it, because if you rip it up, it's gonna rip up the paper. So that's it for memories, honestly. As the month goes, I'll add things, I'll add headers, but really, when it comes down to it, that's it for memories. I really like matching these. I used to not. I used to just have fun with everything. So, got my notes, I've got my memories, the month of May, all matching, and that's it. And then I'm going to do what I do with every month, time I do it. So I'm going to take, I keep all my sticker sheets back here. So I've got my memories from last month I can get rid of now. My notes sticker pages from last month I can get rid of. I'll probably do a recap with those eventually. And my monthly that I can get rid of is another monthly. Yeah, I know, I've got like so many just weekly kits because I keep I mean, these are also the perfect size to fit in the back of your planner right here. So I'm going to take all of these sticker kits. I start with putting the memories on the bottom, then the notes, and then the monthly, just so throughout the month when I need to use them, I have them back here, and then on top of those, I keep my weekly, whatever that is for it. So going back to May, to wrap this video up, thank you so much for watching. I had a blast. I love planning, so getting a chance to talk to someone, whether it just be my camera and maybe somebody else listen to, is always fun. I'll link all of these kits down below and any other stickers I use, including like these, I'm pretty sure it's just these dots. Please subscribe. I'm hoping to get these uploaded every Sunday for weeklies, and I'm working on a lot of crafting videos. And if you have any feedback, I'm really very new to YouTube. Please leave it below. I love hearing feedback. Just be nice. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great week.